Bitcoin just reclaimed the 92K level, and based off of the technicals that I'm looking at, there's much more upside ahead. On my charts, not only has Bitcoin reclaimed structure, it's beginning to signal the next expansion phase. And when I see this kind of price behavior coupled with what we're seeing in Bitcoin dominance, that is leading us to believe that there is a rotation taking place into the altcoin sector. Right now, Bitcoin is holding well above that clear $87,000 level that we saw in the previous video. And if it is able to break out of this 90K level, there's really nothing holding it back till at least 100K. The most interesting thing about what's going on with Bitcoin's price is the Bitcoin dominant chart, which we're going to get into today. My name is JT and you're watching Black Box Trading. I have a free cryptocurrency trading group if you want live updates, entries, exits, take profits. If you don't know anything about crypto and you want to go from crypto zero to crypto hero, check out the links down below or scan the QR code that's popping up on the screen right now. It comes at no risk to you. It's 100% free. That's enough of the shilling. Let's take a look at the charts. All right, so we're going to start things off here on the 4-hour time frame. Taking a look at the change of direction here, we've reclaimed the 7, we've reclaimed the 30, we've reclaimed the 50, and now we're showing a really big acceleration towards that 92K level. Now, as we mentioned in the previous stream, in the previous show, 92K is basically the only overhead resistance that we need to work through. And then above that, there's really not much resistance. And I think one of the easiest ways that you can visualize this is by using the VPVR. Now, very important, if you're new to the VPVR, which is the volume profile in the visible range, what you need to do is emphasis on visible range. What you have in the frame, it's going to tell you the aggregated data, the price data as to where the most trades have taken place based off of what candles are in the frame. So I want to capture what has happened and the price levels to pay attention to since the breakdown of this structure. We were in this distributional structure right here. I want to see what prices are most significant since the breakdown of that structure. So I'm going to stretch this out and make sure that just the first candle over here aligns up so that we can see the most important levels. And right off the bat, you can see this red line. This is the point of control. This is 87K. This is the line in the sand for you to remain bullish. As long as we are above 87K, it's looking good. And look at this next level right here, this spike in volume right here, right at 92K. Let's actually mark this down. We'll go from this candle here, try and find some support/resistance areas right here. We'll just go straight through the middle. This is the resistance that we're currently working on. If we can break past this resistance, you'll notice here on the VPVR, there's no resistance till you get over 100K. 101K is where you encounter the next resistance point. So we can grab a line from there, go and match that up to the candles over here. Resistance, resistance, support, 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 breakdown. So these are the levels to watch for. If we can clear 92K, which, we can totally pull back. We can pull back as long as we're above 87, we're good. But if we can break past 92K, there's nothing holding us back till we are back above 100K. That's a big psychological number. And the trade will be considered successful if we can reach the 107 area. And when you look at the VPVR, breaking past 101, that's the next major resistance. If we break past that, you can see that the volumes do die off until you're above that at 110. So the trade setup's looking really good. When the market is really bearish, you need to take that trade. When the market is screaming, bull market's over, we're in a bear market, we've been in a bear market for a year, there's no way that we're going to do this, it's 2026 is done, it's 4-year cycle confirmed, all that bullshit. When there's so much fear in the market, you have to buy. You have to find a signal that you can trust, that you can deploy capital on. And that's exactly what we give away in the private group. So if you want those signals, they were clear as day in the private group. That's why I'm bullish. It has nothing to do with the fundamentals. Often fundamentals can drive you in the wrong direction. If you really want to learn how to trade this market, you need to have a technical plan where you can look at the charts. Men lie, women lie, charts don't lie. The candlesticks don't lie. A green candle is a green candle because people bought. A red one is a red one because people sold. It is truth. There is no arguing it. Quick reminder, if you're taking these setups, a good way to help support the channel is to trade with one of our partnered exchanges. So if you're looking for an exchange with deep liquidity, good tooling, and a really good user experience, I highly recommend BIC. Check out the links down below. You can get up to $50,000 in sign-up bonuses. Just by simply making a deposit and making a trade, you get cash back. So definitely take advantage of those perks. They don't last forever. Definitely take advantage of those perks and trade smarter with BitGet. Now, let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, well, okay, Bitcoin's looking good, cool. My altcoins are down 90%. The altcoins have certainly been in a bear market. What do I do now? Altcoins are looking good. We're going to go to a higher time frame here. Let's go to a 3-day time frame. If you follow me on Twitter, you already got the memo on this, but we're going to go over it again right now. And that is this beautiful bearish test of the underside of this parallel channel on Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance has been in an uptrend since any YouTuber was telling you we were in altcoin season. For the last 2 years, since October of 2022, people have been saying altcoin season, altcoin season, altcoin season. And if you've been following the channel, you'll know that I have been squarely against that. So if you had been following the channel, you would not be 90% down. You'd be, credit where credit is due to the bears. You'd be 30% down based off of this most recent move. But yeah, the whole market's been saying alts are going to do this, alts are going to do that. And when Bitcoin dominance is climbing, that's just categorically false. It's not going to happen. You don't get the follow through until you see the rotation coming from Bitcoin into altcoins. You can see little moves in the altcoin space, and you can see random coins pop off. We've seen plenty of Cash, Fartcoin, the ordinal space. You've seen random stuff, but that's not altcoin season. Altcoin season is when the winds are behind your back, and it doesn't matter what you put your money in, it's going to go up. That condition, that 30x portfolio condition, is about to begin. If we can break past 57% in Bitcoin dominance, that's going to usher in a massive move. And I think we would fall all the way down to at least 40, maybe 42, with an extended target of 40% Bitcoin dominance. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot going from 60 to 40. It's only 20% move down. But that 20% move down can easily, in high market coins, you can see 10x, 20x, 30x gains. It's going to be insane, and everybody is hurt and tired and their portfolio's down, and they just don't see how this is even remotely possible. But the charts don't lie. This is a beautiful bearish retest of this breakdown out of the channel. Let me turn alphanumerics off so it's a little bit cleaner for you to see. We were range bound in this channel for years. We got out above it. We got a fake out to the downside. This is when we started calling the beginning of a rotation into altcoin season. And I did take a rotation as soon as we took out this low, and we saw really good moves in altcoins. Now, all of that gain, well, not all of it, but a good amount of it has been erased since this bearish test up. But now we're getting a rejection from the underside of this parallel channel. This is exactly what you want to see. And if we get continued downside, boom, we are in the definitive space of altcoin season. So I know it's been a rough go. I know it hasn't been the best bull market, specifically if you've been an altcoin trader, which, I hate to be the guy to say I told you so, but I've been telling you not to buy altcoins for most of the time that the bull market in Bitcoin has been going on. We're getting to that point. So it's time to hunker down. It's time to get bull run ready, because this is the moment. It's coming. I know I sound hyped, and it's frustrating because I always do these videos at the most important times to do these videos. And it is annoying because it's also the time that nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear me be bullish right now. They just don't. Nobody wants to hear it. You're stuck in the NPC mindset. You think like a pre-programmed human being that's applying logic and reason to the markets. These markets are not logical. They are not rational. They move the way that they move. And you can point to 20 different reasons as to why it's a bear market. And in financial markets, what that means is there's a long trade. When everybody is bearish, there is a long trade. That's how it works. When everybody is bullish, when everybody's telling you every reason why under the sun, why it's an easy investment, you're approaching a top. The top is in. Smart money is taking profits. That's not the condition we're in right now. And there is this annoying paradox that me as a creator that's trying to give you the best possible information that I can is faced because I'm in a YouTube algorithm that has to push what people want to hear. And what people want to hear right now is all the reasons why the bear market just started, all the reasons why things are bearish. That is the content that is being pushed by the algorithm right now. So if you could do me a favor, I don't often ask this, but we need to fight against the algorithm. If you could please like it, if you could please comment, or if you really want to help out, share it. That's obviously a large ask because nobody wants to hear what I have to say right now. Nobody wants to hear a bullish trader right now when everybody's gotten beaten down in this market. But the reality remains the same. This is the time to be investing. This is the time to be going long. This is the time where you should be allocating into projects and doing the deep research and looking for real value in the market, because there's a rotation taking place, whether you like it or not. And that rotation is going into altcoins, with Bitcoin in a bull market to levels that it's just not appropriate for me to talk about right now because nobody wants to hear how bullish I am. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today. If you guys enjoyed this content, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And before you head out, please use the links down below. Join into the free Discord server. It is an application process. We do need your email and the reason why you want to join. This is a way to just filter out bots, but there are limited spaces available. So if you're seeing this, chances are there's not a lot of people trying to get into the Discord right now. So it'll be very easy for you to join. But if you wait later, when the bull market starts to come in, we may not have the spots available. So definitely check out the links below. That's it. Until next time, please trade safe. It is a jungle out there. Peace.